Hello and welcome back to my channel. I obviously have an amazing adventure in store for us today. I'm currently sitting just looking at the Maroon bells in Aspen, Colorado. Let's get to the adventure and the backpacking trip, but also I have one more secret surprise adventure in store for you. I checked off 2 bucket list items that I have been wanting to do forever. So stick around and let's get to it. All right, we are at Hanging Lake. It's only like 3.5 miles round trip. However, it's a steep one, and I think we're going up about 1,000 feet in like a mile and a half. So we're in for a steep one, but oh my gosh, I've been meaning to do this hike since I moved here the first time. If you don't know, I moved to Colorado by myself in like 2018, and then I moved back to Minnesota, and then I moved back here with my husband. So I've been meaning to do this for years. Man, how the time flies, but I'm just so excited to be here, and it's a beautiful day. All right, so we're here. We're actually going to check out the upper falls first and get the elevation over with, and then I'll show you guys the regular lake. Well, that wraps up that part of the adventure. There was just a lot of people up there, and it was kind of just like a one-way, so I had to get down a little bit. Hopefully you can hear me well enough, but yeah, that was amazing. What we have next, so it shouldn't take me longer than 30 minutes to get back down, and then we're gonna drive 30 minutes to a car camping spot, and then I'm gonna sleep in my car tonight, and then tomorrow morning, I don't know, maybe at like 9 a.m. I'm going to get up and get my little Batuski to Aspen. Aspen, why did I say it like that? Aspen? Sorry, it's loud here. And then I'm going to go backpacking, not very far, in the Maroon wilderness. It's literally like an hour hike, kind of like this one was. But there's still snow, so that's pretty much as far as I'm comfortable going for the time being. So I'm going to probably take my time getting there. I have a shuttle to catch at like 11. I still think that's going to give me way too much time at my campsite, but I have never seen the Maroon either. So I figured, why not check off two very Colorado bucket list items. Like, these are quintessential Colorado hikes, so, or views, whatever you want to call them. So yeah, that's the plan. I am at the bus stop for the Maroon. I slept pretty good last night, maybe like 6 hours, so yeah, I got pretty cozy. It took a minute because it was so dang hot, like I couldn't cool down. I opened like that little back window right there and finally got some airflow, but yeah, it was very hot. And then what else? Oh yeah, so I have like 30 minutes until I head inside to catch my shuttle, and then we'll start hiking. We've made it. There's a lot of people, so I'm not sure how much videoing I'm gonna do until I get to my campsite. But yeah, I think we only have like not even 2 miles, so let's get it done. We are at the campsite. There's actually another tent here, so I'm not really sure if that's someone else like from the previous night or if there's like multiple people allowed in each campsite, but I might be sharing a campsite, or maybe they just haven't left yet. I'm gonna set up this tent and all my gear. I brought literally so much. I had multiple people ask me how long I'm staying, and I was like, does it look like I'm staying for more than one night? Probably looks like I'm staying for a week, but that is not the case. I'm just a freezy baby and I don't want to freeze, so that's all. Okay, I just wanted to quickly explain what I'm doing here. So I blew up my sleep mat, and I have actually 2, they're called sleeping bag liners, and they're just supposed to bring up the temperature in your sleeping bag. So I'm putting one around my sleeping mat, and then I'm gonna have the other one tucked in. You kind of like put it on first and then put your sleeping bag on. So I'm hoping that I stay extra warm tonight. I literally was just about to head down to the lake again after resting a little bit to make some dinner, and then it started to sprinkle. So we have like a cloud coverage. It's not too dark, but I'm kind of wondering if it'll pass before bedtime, because it would be nice to go down there maybe for sunset, but With how many clouds there are, that feels like a stretch. But yeah, I'm gonna make some dinner. I have this pasta. It's fully cooked, so I'm just gonna put in some hot water and warm it up, and then put some tuna packets in there. And that's pretty much it. I have some like odds and ends, but yeah, that's the game plan. I mean, doesn't that just look so appetizing? Okay, so I have ate dinner. The rain stopped for, it's been, I don't know, 15 minutes now. So I'm just enjoying the views all by my freaking self. I'm literally the only person down here. I think I'm just going to read a book that I brought with and then eventually head back up to camp and go to bed. Good morning. I slept so well. I think I slept from like, I'll just say 10, but it was probably earlier than that, until 7. I woke up like a few times just like needing to readjust. I'm a little sore this morning, but I can't believe I just slept so solid. And also update on the tent that was here. The guys came at like sunset at like 8 p.m. and they're like, "Are these assigned campsites?" I was like, "Yes, correct. I got a permit." And they're like, "Oh." So they're just playing dumb, but whatever. I don't care. They were not here at all. And they're gone now. So they came at sunset. Like that sunrise didn't bother me at all. Let's get packed up so we can drink some coffee by the lake in the mountains. So I'm just so happy. So I don't know if you knew you could do that. I learned it from a friend, but the inside of the Omnia packets is super waterproof, so I usually just dump the water right in, especially if I only have one bowl. Like, coffee takes priority. Bon appetit! Well, that pretty much wraps up today's trip. I have already packed up everything from breakfast and I'm going to hike back down. Thank you so much for coming along with me. It is honestly so fun to videotape all of this, especially when I'm alone, just so like I have something to do. But yeah, this was one for the dang books, that's for sure. Thanks again, and don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Also, if you have any questions or comments about this trip, please feel free to put those down in the comments. I will get back to you there, or you could message me on Instagram. I think, oh, my username changed. I'll put the username down below in the description.